Ladies and gentlemen, let's begin the city council meeting, please. Everybody, please take their seats. Thank you all. Thank you all. With that said, welcome everybody and good evening. It is April 7th, 2022. Madam Clerk, we begin this meeting. Roll call, please.
Council President Igliozzi.
Present.
Councilwoman Anthony. Majority Whip Castillo. Councilman Correa. Council President Pro Tempore Espinal. Councilman Gonsalves.
Present.
Deputy Majority Leader Harris.
Present.
Councilor Kerwin.
Present.
Councilwoman LaFortune. Councilor Miller. Senior Deputy Majority Leader Narducci. Councilwoman Ryan. Councilor Salvatore.
Present.
Majority Leader Taylor is absent. Councilman Vargas.
Present.
You have 14 present and 1 absent. You have a quorum.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Next item is the invocation given by Deputy Majority Leader Mary Kay Harris. Please rise.
Let's bow our heads. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Forgive us this day our daily bread, as we forgive those that trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, power, and glory forever. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. Please remain standing. Pledge of Allegiance given by Councilwoman Catherine A. Kerwin.
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Madam Clerk, item number 3, please.
Approval of minutes, item number 3, Journal of Proceedings number 7 of the
Mr.
special
President.
meeting.
Senior
Make a
Deputy
mo-
Majority Leader
Make a motion to
Narducci.
approve.
Second, Mr. President.
Second by Deputy Majority Leader Harris. Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Next item, please.
Appointments by His Honor the
Senior
Mayor.
Deputy Majority Leader Narducci.
Mr. President, at this time, I'd like to make a motion to waive the readings of items number 4 through 6.
Second, Mr.
I have a
President.
second by Deputy Majority Leader Harris. Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Receive those items, Madam Clerk.
So
Item number
noted.
7.
Ordinances, second
Mr.
reading.
President,
Senior
this
Deputy
time, I'd
Majority
like-
Leader Narducci.
thank you. At this time, I'd like to make a motion to waive the readings of items of number 7 through 14
Second.
and pass for the second time on a roll call vote.
Second by Deputy Majority Leader Harris. Discussion? Madam Clerk?
Council President Igliozzi.
Aye.
Councilwoman Anthony. Aye. Majority Whip Castillo. Councilman Correa. Council President Pro Tempore Espinal.
Aye.
Councilman Gonsalves.
Aye.
Deputy Majority Leader Harris.
Aye.
Councilor Kerwin. Aye. Councilwoman LaFortune. Councilor Miller. Senior Deputy Majority Leader Narducci. Councilwoman Ryan. Aye. Councilor Salvatore.
Aye on item 7, no on items 8 through 14.
So noted. Majority Leader Taylor is absent. Councilman Vargas.
Aye.
You have 14 ayes and 1 absent on item number 7 and 13 ayes and 1 nay and 1 absent on items 8 through 14. The motion carries. The matters are passed for the second time.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Item number 15.
Presentation of
Senior
ordinances.
Deputy
President.
Majority Leader Narducci.
At this time, I'd like to make a motion to waive the readings of items 15 through 17.
Second, Mr. President.
I have a second by Deputy Majority Leader Harris. Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Madam Clerk, refer those items to the Committee on Finance, please.
So noted. Presentation of
Number 18. Mr.
resolutions.
Mr. President,
Senior Deputy Majority Leader Narducci.
thank you. At this time, I'd like to waive the readings of items number 18 through 21 and pass on.
Second, Mr. President.
Voice vote.
We have a second by Deputy Majority
That
Leader
they want to
Harris. Discussion? Councilman David Salvatore.
Thank you. If there's no objection, I'd like to be a co-sponsor on items 18 through 21. Thank you.
Council members like to co-sponsor any items?
Yes, sir.
President Pro Tem Espinal.
Thank you, Mr. President. Item 18 and 21, please.
Duly noted. Any other council members? Councilwoman LaFortune.
I would like to co-sponsor item 21, please.
Duly noted. Any other council members? Councilman Vargas.
I'd like to be a sponsor on number 19.
Duly noted. Any other councilman? Councilwoman Ryan. Duly noted. Any other council members? Councilwoman Castile. 21. That? All in favor? Aye. All opposed?
Aye.
Item number 22.
Item 22, Councilman
Mr.
Senior Deputy
Gonzalez.
Majority Leader Narducci.
I'd like to make a motion to withdraw at this time, item number 22.
Withdraw by request of sponsors, right? Is that correct? Okay, thank you. Do you have a second of that?
Second.
Second by Deputy Majority Leader Harris. Do you have any discussion? All in favor? Oh,
Aye.
Sorry,
Just
thank you,
discussion.
Mr. President. Thanks
Oh, sorry, we'll
for,
do it. We're in the middle of the vote, so we'll do the vote and have them speak. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Councilman Goncalves.
that's okay.
Okay, all right. Thank you. We're in the middle of the vote. We can't jump. That's why I just want everybody to know that. That's Robert's rules. It's not just arbitrary, okay? With that, item number 23.
Item 23.
Mr. President,
Senior Deputy Majority Leader Narducci.
at this time, I'd like to make a motion to waive the readings of items number 23 and 24.
Second, Mr. President.
I got a second by Deputy Majority Leader Harris. Discussion, Councilwoman Miller. Wait, may I ask you just put your mic on, please?
Thank you. Forgot about the mic. If there's no objection, I'd like to co-sponsor both items.
Co-sponsored by Councilwoman Miller, duly noted. Any of the council members like to co-sponsor those items? Deputy Majority Leader Harris, will co-sponsor. President Pro Tem Espinal, Councilwoman Castillo, Councilwoman Chairwoman Ryan, Councilwoman LaFortune, Councilman Salvatore, Councilman Correa. All right, the whole council? Duly noted, the whole council co-sponsors those items. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed, Madam Clerk? Refer those items to the Special Committee on State Legislative Affairs.
So noted.
Next, item number 25.
Item 25.
Mr. President,
Senior Deputy Majority Leader Narducci.
I'd like to make a motion to pass on a voice vote.
Second, Mr. President.
Second by Deputy Majority Leader Harris. Is this is not the item? I'm sorry. Thank you. Any conversation? All set? Councilman LaFortune?
If the sponsor does not object, I would like to also co-sponsor item 25.
Co-sponsor, Councilman Miller, Councilman Castillo, President Pro Tem Espinal, full council? Should we do the full council? Am I being too, full council then?
Yes.
Full council, Madam Clerk.
So
With
noted.
that said, Councilman Salvatore.
Thank you. The resolution that we are considering, item number 25, is regarding catalytic converters. In most of our, if not all of our neighborhoods, our residents have experienced what are known as catalytic converter thefts. If you don't know what a catalytic converter is, it's the mechanism in some older and newer vehicles that release clean air in the environment. And these auto parts are quite expensive to replace. And the reason why they're being stolen off of cars is because of the 3 precious metals that are included in a catalytic converter. It's unfortunate that some of our most vulnerable residents who rely on their vehicles every day are experiencing this criminal activity because the cost of replacing one of these catalytic converters could be well over $1,000 at times. In the ordinance committee, we discussed an ordinance that we're going to consider in a few minutes. But we did hear from, or many of us have heard from Colonel Clements, who had a couple of recommendations in addition to the ordinance that we're considering this evening. And two of those recommendations are included in the resolution that we're about to vote on. One, creating this no cash provision. So not allowing a purchaser of a catalytic converter or a used catalytic converter to accept that mechanism using a form of cash payment. And the second one is regarding the vehicle identification number where the catalytic converter was included and having that information branded on the catalytic converter itself prior to accepting that auto part for sale. So again, what this resolution would do is codify in state law the ordinance that we're about to consider in addition to the two provisions that I just explained to you. I hope that this will be the mechanism moving forward to curb a lot of this illegal activity in our neighborhoods, especially for those vulnerable residents who rely on their cars.
Any other comments, discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Motion carries. Item number 26,
Mr. President,
Senior Deputy
I would
Majority
like to
Leader
make-
Narducci.
I would like to make a motion to waive the readings of items 26 through 31. Before we pass on a voice vote, I'm understanding there's an amendment on item number 27.
Second, Mr. President.
We have a second by Deputy Majority Leader Harris. Is there a backup? I know, but we'll stand at ease for a moment. So I'm going to ask the committee.
Mr. President, I'd like to withdraw my motion.
Yep. First, I need to withdraw the second. Hang on a
Withdraw
second.
my
Go back-
second.
1 second, everybody. Back on the record. Senior
Mr.
Deputy
President,
Majority
I'd
Leader
like-
Harris, will you withdraw your second? And Senior Deputy Majority Leader Narducci, will you withdraw your motion?
Yes.
Thank you. It's officially withdrawn, Madam Clerk. Now, let's do item number 26
Yep.
alone. So do I have
Mr.
a motion
President.
on that one?
At this time, I'd like a motion to waive the reading of item number 26 and pass first time on a roll call vote.
Second, Mr. President.
I have a second by Deputy Majority Leader Harris. Discussion? Councilwoman LaFortune,
I would like to co-sponsor item 26.
co-sponsor duly noted. Any other councilmembers like to co-sponsor item number 26? Councilwoman Miller, Councilman Correa, Councilman, Senior Deputy Majority Leader
I thought I
Narducci,
was.
Councilman Kerwin, Councilman Castillo, Senior Deputy Majority Leader Harris, Councilman Vargas,
Everybody.
President Pro Tem. Oh, he's already. That's it, and Councilman Guncobs. All set with that? Let's move forward with the roll call vote. Madam Clerk?
Council President Igliozzi,
Aye.
Councilwoman Anthony, Majority Whip Castillo, Councilman Correa, Council President Pro Tempore Espinal, Councilman Gonzalez.
Aye.
Deputy Majority Leader Harris.
Aye.
Councilor Kerwin.
Aye.
Councilwoman LaFortune. Councilor Miller.
Aye.
Senior Deputy Majority Leader Narducci. Councilwoman Ryan. Councilor Salvatore.
Aye.
Majority Leader Taylor is absent. Councilman Vargas.
Aye.
You have 14 ayes, 1 absent. The motion carries. The matters passed for the first time on a roll call vote.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Do we have item number 27? I believe is a motion to amend. Senior Deputy Majority Leader Narducci.
Motion to amend item number 27.
Second, Mr. President.
And what's the amendment? May I ask? Do we have that? Do you, Councilman Salvatore, could you state what the amendment is, please, sir?
Sure. So during my last presentation, we discussed a no cash provision that we're asking for in the state legislation. After discussion in the ordinance committee, we believe that this would be appropriate in the local ordinance as well. So in section 14-134, records to be kept, I'm sorry, section 14-138, acquisition of certain automobile parts. In line D, the amendment shall read, no person or entity licensed under section 14-127, 14-260, or 14-37 shall be permitted to acquire a catalytic converter or acquire catalytic converters in exchange for cash. Thank you.
Councilman Salvatore, could we have that written amendment and give it to the clerk? Make sure they have it, the correct one? You second that amendment?
Second that amendment.
By Deputy Majority Leader Harris. Discussion on the amendment. All in favor?
Aye.
Item number 27 as amended.
Mr. President, at this time, I'd like to pass item number 27 as amended.
Second, Mr. President.
First time roll call vote.
Senior Deputy Majority Leader Narducci makes that motion. Second by Deputy Majority Leader Harris. Discussion? Madam Clerk, roll call.
Council President Igliozzi,
Aye.
Councilwoman Anthony, Majority Whip Castillo, Councilman Correa, Council President Pro Tempore Espinal, Councilman Gonzalez, Deputy Majority Leader Harris,
Aye.
Councilor Kerwin, Councilwoman LaFortune, Councilor Miller, Senior Deputy Majority Leader Narducci,
Aye.
Councilwoman Ryan, Councilor Salvatore,
Aye.
Majority Leader Taylor is absent. Councilman Vargas.
Aye.
You have 14 ayes and 1 absent. The matter is passed for the first time on a roll call vote as amended.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Item number 28,
Mr. President,
Senior Deputy Majority Leader Narducci.
thank you. At this time, I'd like to make a motion to waive the readings of items number 28 to 31 and pass for the first time on a roll call vote.
Second.
We have a second by Deputy Majority Leader Harris. Discussion? Madam Clerk, a roll call.
Council President Igliozzi,
Aye.
Councilwoman Anthony, Majority Whip Castillo, Councilman Correa, Council President Pro Tempore Espinal, Councilman Gonzalez, Deputy Majority Leader Harris,
Aye.
Councilor Kerwin,
Aye.
Councilwoman LaFortune, Councilor Miller, Senior Deputy Majority Leader Narducci,
Aye.
Councilwoman Ryan, Councilor Salvatore,
Aye.
Majority Leader Taylor is absent. Councilman Vargas.
Aye.
You have 14 ayes, 1 absent. The motion carries. The matters are passed for the first time on a roll call vote.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Item number 32,
Mr. President,
Senior Deputy Majority Leader Narducci.
at this time, I'd like to make a motion to deny and refer back to the Board of Contract and Supply.
Second.
Second by Deputy Majority Leader Harris. Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Matter passes. Item number 33,
Mr. President,
Senior Deputy Majority Leader Narducci.
thank you. I'd like to make a motion to waive the readings of items number 33 through 38.
Second that motion.
Second by Deputy Majority Leader Harris. Discussion? All in favor? Madam Clerk, refer those items to the Committee on Ordinances.
So noted.
Item number 39,
Item 39, petitions for compensation for injuries and damages.
Madam Clerk, refer them to the Committee on Claims and Pending Suits.
So noted.
Item number 40,
Communications and reports. Item 40, communication from Elise Swearingen, 30 Medway Street, Providence, Rhode Island, 02906, dated March 29, 2022, submitting her resignation as a member of the Providence External Review Authority, PERA.
receive. Item number 41,
Item 41, communication from His Honor the Mayor dated April 1st, 2022, submitting the Community Development Block Grant Budget for Program Year 2022-2023.
Madam Clerk, refer that item to the Committee on Urban Redevelopment, Renewal and Planning.
So noted.
Item number 42,
Presentation of resolutions and congratulations. Item 42, Council President Igliozzi and members of the City Council, resolution extending congratulations.
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to pass on a voice vote.
Senior Deputy Majority Leader Narducci makes that motion.
Second.
Second by Deputy Majority Leader Harris. Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Item number 43,
Presentation of resolutions in memoriam. Item 43, Council President Igliozzi and members of the City Council, resolution extending sympathy.
Senior
Mr.
Deputy Majority
President.
Leader Narducci.
At this time, I'd like to pass unanimous rising vote.
Second, Mr.
Second by
President.
Deputy Majority Leader Harris. All rise. Thank you. Senior Deputy Majority Leader Narducci.
Mr. President, at this time, I'd like to make a motion for off docket item.
Suspend Rule 16B
I'm
of the
sorry.
rules, right?
Motion to suspend Rule 16B of the rules of the city council in order to take a matter not appearing on the docket.
Senior
Second,
Deputy
Mr.
Majority
President.
Makes that motion. Second by Deputy Majority Leader Harris. Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Madam Clerk, do you have that item to be on the docket? Do all the council members have a copy of it?
They do, Mr.
And available
President.
to the public, okay?
Yes.
And I do not have. 44. Senior
Matter-
Deputy Majority Leader Narducci. Oh, excuse me, Madam Clerk, I apologize.
Presentation of ordinance, Council President Igliozzi by request, an ordinance establishing a tax stabilization agreement by and between the City of Providence, a Rhode Island municipal corporation, and 8 Hewitt Street LLC.
I'm going to refer that to the Committee on Finance, Madam Clerk.
So noted.
Next, Senior Deputy Majority Leader Narducci.
Mr. President, hearing no other business before this body, make a motion to adjourn.
Second, Mr. President.
Second by Deputy Majority Leader Harris. Discussion? All in favor? Aye. Thank you all. Be well and be safe.
Any